What's up, Scepheads? Welcome back to another Minecraft video. Not in the survival world, not the minigame series. I'm starting another thing because, like, why not? I've got ideas. I'm gonna put them here. Who cares? So basically, just in my own time, I've started up a new project. You can see a little bit of it in the background there. There's bits of wood, and you can see a tower there. Let me hide that. No, you don't get to see that yet. So anyways, new project. I've started a new bloody project. Another one, I know. How am I going to keep up with this and A-levels? But to get to the point of it, I'm building stuff off camera, and we're going to do these update videos, you know? These sort of updates. And it's going to be the first one just showing you what I've built so far, explaining what it is, and I think maybe by the end of it, I'll get some friends on and have them like tour and just explore it, because there's a lot of hidden details that I won't show in these videos that they can then go and explore. Let's get on with it. So basically, I won't fly around, so you get the full experience. Hang on, there's a missing path block. So we can come here, you can see, or we can see that absolute behemoth of a build. But we will get to that in a minute. These chains, I had just the idea of, like, what if to cross water add these like pulley systems of chains and pulls you across. And I know it's kind of stupid, because like you might be thinking, reset, we have bridges, and yes we do, but like, I don't know, they forgot to invent them in this world, so they got chains instead. Some little details I'll point out: these stairs are upside down, and these ones are facing the other way, so it's almost like they'd lock together like Lego bricks. You can have a quick look at the mechanism here, filled with water obviously, because I don't know, the chains be wet, so water pools there. And I don't know, I couldn't decide what made more sense. Would it make sense that it's like these chains are like very tight, and this structure, this lift, this pulley thing gets pulled along, or is it like there aren't chains going through all this and it's, I don't know how to explain it, but basically the chains are getting pulled underground instead of being stationary and tight. But at the end of the day, it's Minecraft, who bloody cares? It looks cool, so it's gonna look cool and be cool, yeah. So then, if we come over here, we can move on to this area, which as you can see, I plotted out a lot of buildings, and I've got some signs are out to tell me what everything's gonna be. So we got, if this bloody chicken moves out of the way, oi mate, piss off. A tower. This is gonna be a tower, I figured, because this is gonna be a port city. It's like a, well, more of a village, not a city. And if I fly over here, you can imagine boats coming up and down these two rivers and docking all along the sides here. So of course you got to have guards. You got to make sure there's no pesky pirates or criminals. So I've put a crap ton of towers all over the place. I think there's about 5. I don't know why I've labelled them, because like I know they're going to be towers. They're all the same shape. So then if we move on, this is Gold Scale Street. I figured gold and scale because it's probably a big fishing industry, and yeah, gold is the currency in this world. And I've just labelled them all. I'll be quick because they're all just shop with varying shapes. And I think also here I'm gonna build a big like a big pier, similar to this, similar to these two bits, going along the fronts of these buildings. I guess this is the back of the buildings then, but that would look weird going down. They're both fronts then. I'll make them both look like fronts. Obviously got some trees dotted around the place too, just to make it look nice. Yes, there's four shops. Then we can move on. I'll save that for last because that's like the biggest and coolest build. 2-bedway, you know, because there's 2 houses, it says here, residential. They might have more than 2 beds, but how are the people naming the streets meant to know that, innit? Over here is the biggest sign: docks for small boats plus storage. I like the look of this ravine here, and I thought you could have some boats docked in here, but obviously you can't have a big fuck off boat because the sails would snap. So it'd just be like one of these docked up here, and then it's also storage, so I'll put a bunch of barrels in there. This is going to be the barracks. Barracks. Why did I say barracks? That sounded weird. Barracks. Because the guards in the towers, they got to have a place to rest, to eat, you know, so have some barracks there. And then I think the final thing is another few towers. There's one hidden there as well. Obviously it won't be hidden when it's all built up. This is Dredge Street. There's going to be another residential area, and it's not going to have, it's almost like going to be like an older part of the town, village, whatever you want to call it. And it won't use stone bricks, it'll just be on like stilts, it'll just be all wooden, and it'll be as if the tides have come in and like taken the town away, but over time I guess they've reclaimed it, almost like, you know, how the Netherlands do. New Path Street, because perhaps it was uninhabited for a while when it flooded, and then and there was no path, so they built New Path Street. Yeah, I showed you these are residential buildings. So yeah, that is the main island with the little bit there that's all flooded. And then we've got this little thing here that you might have been able to see earlier, I'm not sure if you could though, where a boat has crashed. You can see the barrels, this is the old mast, and it's like collapsed because I suppose someone tried to sail a boat through here, and this is the result. So they were like, right, we can't do that then, chain things it is. You know what, these suggestions in the comments for as to what to call these things, I'm really not sure. That'd be great. And yeah, so all the boats only really come through this side, go around there, and then come back. Right, so I've shown you the main stuff, I've shown you the boat, I've shown you everything except for this build. This is the starting point, the inspiration, the chains. I mean, I started building those, then I built this, then I planned out the town. That's how the building went. So this is, let me show you the street sign first. Trilink Street, and this is Trilink Towers. Basically, these will have names eventually. I've just marked them as 1, 2, and 3 for now. There's some big lifts in these big towers. So this one will take you up to just about here, and then you can flap these down and hop onto the next lift, which takes you all the way across as you'd expect, and you can pop down on that one, which is a bit further down. Obviously it'll be up here when you get there, by the way, you don't have to jump. Just thought I'd clarify that. But then you get to this area, and you might be thinking maybe it's similar to Dredge Street over there, and it is. You would be correct. This is, what did I name it? Wrought Town. It's like a separate sort of town. I figured I'd call it a town instead of a street because it's such a large area, and it might move on to the forest a bit, and it's going to be more of those stilted houses. And I might chuck in some stone brick ones to show like where it's being redeveloped and modernised. But anyway, Scepheads, so that's the gist of what's going on here with this new series. This is what I've been doing, and I'll be giving update videos like this of what I've built. I don't know how many there'll be, we'll see. And I don't know when. You don't know how upload schedules are going to be when you have a load of stuff going on. So yeah, expect more videos on this in the future, definitely. Unless I lose motivation for it, of course. Then you're kind of screwed. Sorry. But thank you so much for watching this short little video. And don't forget to like and subscribe, of course. You better not forget. And have a nice day.